Exciting news, it's time to announce our winner of a giveaway. Also, I'm gonna just explain why some names I didn't put there because you didn't follow all the steps, and my purpose of this channel is to support artists who are serious, who want a community, who want a support. So I chose three people who followed every step. Thank you so much. Now we are opening our wheel. So here are three people who are successfully doing everything. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope this value goes to you, and even if you don't win, I hope you know that I believe in your vision. I really support your music career or whatever you want to do. So here we go. I'm gonna click on the spin. I'm so scared, no? Okay, here we go. Click. Okay. Okay, we have a winner! Whee! Sitia Mormo, I'm gonna send you a message in your Discord, so please wait for that and we'll stay in touch. Thank you for participating, and we are going to do a new song now in this video. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are trying to create something in my mother tongue. I'm so scared. I don't know what's gonna happen because I haven't written in Estonian for some time, but I thought it's a good challenge and also it's a fun challenge. So I'll also share you something where I'm from and, you know, try to make it into my music. I don't know even how I'm gonna make it, so I'm just gonna try. Hi, welcome if you're new here. My name is Victoria. I'm an artist. I'm trying to create my first album now, and I'm taking you along with me as I'm learning, like producing and sharing my story with you to see how we can grow together, hopefully. I made a Discord group to connect with you, to build something together, if you want to journal together, if you want to make music together, or you have something you're not sure of and you need some advice or whatever. Once the community has grown a little, I plan to make different challenges we can do so we can grow together, help other projects. So that's like my goal, to get artists together and collaborate and hopefully, you know, make some cool projects. I mean, it's really cool to be part of someone's project. Also, it's good to have a little impact in someone's journey, and I feel like that's really the space I want to create. So check out the link below, Vicky's Art Collective. We can start now to make something in my Apple Studio. Let's get into it. I am so scared. It's also, my makeup is, you know, black, blue, white, Estonian flag. Oh my god, this is so cringe. If you're new, welcome to Victoria filming sessions, or filming, what I mean, producing sessions, where we're trying to make my first album I have wanted to make long time ago. Good thing we're here now, and I think the first thing we can do is to set the BPM. I was thinking to make more faster, more like popish song, because I feel like I'm kind of going into that direction. At first, you know, my style was kind of defined as deep dark indie. Now I'm like going to indie pop slash pop slash something along the lines, and a little bit alternative, I guess, because my voice is kind of darker, I guess I can say that. Anyways, so we're just gonna try to put the BPM. I was thinking 120. Let's go with it. Yep, let's try that. Alright, now we're ready. I think I'm gonna change the setting because it's crazy how it's like in front of my screen and I can't see anything. Guys, one day I will have a studio, I promise. Like a normal studio. Not that I'm like dragging everything in one room to another. I'm just there. Now I have to do it, okay? Also, my computer is so old that like few days ago, I was like so scared. I was like, oh my god, like, is this USB hole broken? Because I don't know, my mouse was not working. I was like, I don't know what's going on. Like, how can I make music? Because I want to also use piano, you know, because I have the MIDI with me. Like, we're gonna use the MIDI. So yeah, that's a little story time with my amazing broken 8-year-old computer. I want to make it like a possibly simple for myself, so I'm just gonna keep with few chords, and then we can play with some other MIDI sounds or see what we can build. So I'm just gonna like try some chords that feel right with my guitar, of course, and let's see what we can make. I don't know. Let's see, maybe if I can hear the tick tick tick, I can have like an idea. Alright. I have an urge, or however you want to call it, I have a feeling I want to try like some synths more than the guitar, because right now like my guitar is a problem. I can only record with this, and then I'm talking with this, so there's a lot of issues and struggles with that, but we're making it work, right? If there's no little struggle, then there's no way we can do anything. Otherwise it's so simple, right? We need a little friction. Actually, we don't. We got it. Now we plug it in. I think I'm so scared. Like, I just was thinking some words in my head, and I was like, what is this? It's just bad. Okay, I try not to overthink before I even make anything at all. Maybe I'll just make like few words and make it like it's really kind of Estonian like to repeat the words, you know. It's called like regilaul, so it's, I don't know even in English what it is. I'm gonna leave it on a screen if I google it later, yes. And then like you just repeat the same thing. If I would sing like, oh, let's go, let's do, let's be, and then everyone repeats, let's go, let's do, let's be. So pretty much that's what it is. I think I'm gonna start with beat, and then we're gonna look for some nice synth. We're gonna use like, I guess, plugins of FL Studio, something simple, you know, not to make anything too hard for ourselves. So what I can imagine is like a simple beat sound. We're gonna click here, we're gonna go to the side, and oh, it's so silent. I can't really hear it. Okay. Oh. I mean, every time I start with kick, it's weird, but I mean, I feel like maybe not. Maybe I give myself a chance to like it. I chose this real drum kit, like it's always with FL Studios, this kick too. Because it sounds kind of natural, maybe not. You know, I'm not really a drummer or drum player or drum kit player. Actually, I'm gonna challenge you to make in your own language a song. If you're also like a singer, songwriter, whatever, and send it to my Discord group. You know, let's share our own language songs. I feel like this will be so cool challenge. Let's see. Let's put the pattern. Too tight. That's fast, man. Yeah, let's make like a long, like dong. And you go, dong. Okay, this is just a kick now. Now, let's try to find some sounds, maybe more Estonians, like electronic, whatever. Okay, this is something else. If you want to think of the vibe, so let's imagine like Estonia have like some bogs, if you know, if you ever come, you know, if we have bogs, you can walk on a forest, really nice, you know, so we can make some like night feeling. Yeah, I think this is a good way, so I can think of like what thoughts come into night, so then I can think of, okay, yeah, if you ever wonder, yeah if I do that, it's usually like my mind is like, oh, I like that, yeah. And then I say yeah. Oh my god, I'm so ridiculous. Anyway, that's what I shared also in my last video when I was talking about like when you choose instruments, try to make them as meaningful, so it's much easier for you to think what else I add here. You know, sometimes I make bad things, and some songs are not like that good that give me that, yes, I want to release it. But regardless of it, I feel like in each song I have created, I'm learning so much. I'm like, oh wow, like this teach me that. In here, I made something interesting, you know? And I feel like that's why it's important, even when you do something that you don't really vibe or click with sometimes. I feel like the more you continue, the more you're like in the process and you find things that are unique to you. And I think that's your superpower. Because once you find those things, like, I feel like you're gonna be unique producer and it's gonna be like your specialty or something, because I feel like it's such a challenge to make yourself. Everyone is using loops. No, it's not bad, it's cool, but you can do it. But it's like, but imagine you could make something yourself, like, and you make a melody and everyone is like, oh my god, how did you do it, it's so good, you know? And I feel like that's something I would like. Okay, let's try some. I will now be quiet. Maybe like a lullaby or something. Moon drum. I feel like we always need to find plugins, buy new plugins, which is like so expensive. So I feel like sometimes maybe we can use something what they have in here. Like it can be an electronical instrument, but you use it for acoustic thing, and you can use it in one part or two part, or just make something special, and I don't know, use effects to automate it or make it a little different, and that's kind of interesting. I find. I don't know. What do you think? I feel like sometimes the more we have things, the more confusing it gets, and we make more like everyone else music, which is awesome, which definitely like teaches you stuff. But yeah, I guess I'm like really trying to get to like this, okay, what are my instruments? And it's really hard because I'm changing all the time. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways, you know better. I know it's not the best instrument, but I feel like I found few chords I like what sounds, so I'm just gonna like mumble some Estonian words on it right now. Yeah, just an idea. Wait. Oled ainus, kelle juurde ma lähen ja kui taas proovides ka. I finally got some idea. But with this weird FM Rhodes piano, like, come on, man. Sometimes like that. Maybe it can be like a little part, but not too much. Maybe something like. I think that hit right, so that's a good sign, okay? If you get goosebumps while singing and writing something, mwah. I think I'm gonna take off the kick now. I'm gonna play with this weird pad. Like, it's citrus and it's FM Rhodes, so if you go to piano, if you want this weird ass sounds. But I'm gonna like make it a little different, I guess. And maybe I will not use it that deeply, but let's see. I'm having an idea it can be like in a background, like it's like a sparkling night with some fairy dust of love, you know. We can make a love song. Haven't made it also. I don't usually make love songs, okay? Not that I don't love, it's just, you know, I have trouble with thoughts. Always I put this thing here, it's like a step. So it's like magnetic, so it's magnetic. It's magnetically not going out of this, you know. Even if I play out of rhythm, it just understands it needs to go there. Sometimes yeah, it goes a little bit further, but I can later track it, so that's what we're gonna do. We split the channel and now I'm gonna just stack it. Okay, so I'm already making a pattern. This is more like some lead. All we need is like bass, piano. Where you're gonna find it, I'm just gonna go here to the piano track. We're gonna just check everything. You can see like it's like magnetically took something, and now if it's like overboard or somewhere where you don't want it to be, then you can wait. Let's listen what's going on from here. Okay, so now we have a pattern and I played it inside of that. I'm gonna split it again because we don't want them to be together. Maybe we can make like a longing song of seeing someone alone. When I see you alone. I mean, it makes, like, in Estonia, you have to articulate a little different, otherwise it's kind of weird. So let's make it a little bit better. So we're gonna go and rename it a kick to master track, because now I feel like this kick is a little blonk, so I'm just gonna like drag it a little down. Okay, let's see. I tend to go towards like the bass in Morphine because like I can play bass myself, but I really don't prefer it. Because okay, maybe for next time I'm gonna play more instruments, okay? Okay, let's just listen it on pattern. Yeah, like really deep. I started to really like synth-based songs. I think I made so much with guitar that it's like so refreshing, because I'm like, okay, guitar, yeah, I mean, I don't know, if I make a guitar then I need to add some band sounds, and it's been a little struggle for me because I don't really have like a great way to record a guitar right now, only than this microphone right here that I'm recording myself. I think what will make this a little cleaner and make things smoother when we're gonna separate them with EQ. What we'll do with this is just choose a bar type. We'll put low pass. Yep, then we're gonna listen it. Let's add for a kick. I'm gonna loop this part where we're gonna stack some stuff because I feel like it's a little empty, right? We want something moving. Okay, I'm gonna try to find something that's moving here. Try to play with the sides. So I'm just like trying reverbs and stuff to make sense of it, like just to like add depth to the song. Put like a placement a little, like for this main I made like the pancake is so cool, such a cool thing. It just goes ear to ear, adds some element that moves along the song or something. We can make some faster drums also, maybe. This we could do for here, so let's make a new kick pattern, I guess. We could possibly add more stuff, but I think let's leave it. We have two different drums, just to kick and then kick with the snare, and then we have here three synths, and then we have a bass. We could add some plucky stuff. I'm gonna make it look more making sense because bass usually goes below. And we will create some words for it. It's gonna be so subtle, a little quiet, soft. So I'm gonna write some Estonian words which you will not understand, but I'm just gonna explain what I'm making so it makes sense. So I was thinking, like, you know, there's sometimes songs you write in a lens, so I'm still gonna make something deep, but whatever comes out, we're just gonna see. I'm just gonna listen 1,000 times, try to like sing something. Kas kuuled mind sa? Ma ei näinud sind taas. Ma ei taha seda tagasi. Aga sa teed, kui see tuleb. Kuuled mind, kuuleb. Kas kuuled mind sa? Ma ei näinud küll sind. Või kas kuuled mind sa? Kas kuuled mind sa? Ma ei näinud sind kutsumas. Ma ei taha seda tagasi. Tunne, mis mind võtab käpuli. It's not the best word. It doesn't sound like a subtle word. Wait, let's see. I wrote like, I don't know, I can't make too much words because it sounded really weird in a chorus. The thought is all over the place a little, but we have an idea. I was thinking to write about a guy who made me smaller, but then I was thinking, actually, maybe I can write. I have done it before, but it was just in my head, like maybe writing to self, like, and then the chorus is like, I'm coming back to you, pretty much. I'm just gonna add like basic EQ stuff, and I'm gonna see how I can sing better. That helps me to put perspective, how to sing sometimes something, if I put already the filters on even the raw, rough singing that I made in the first take. Then I'm gonna put this new thing I'm doing, is like steep 4, so it's like cutting a little better. For brightness, we're gonna spread the 7 up. You can imagine, like, the nuances in each language, like in your own mother tongue, you need to do certain things differently because they're like different, right? I forgot to film, it just happens, I'm just talking like the whole story, I'm like blah 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 blah, and now I have to start again. Definitely it was a challenge. I can understand why it's so hard to write in Estonian, like big respect, because it's really hard in Estonian. Like there's some words like a, and there's this letter like r, so it's like when I say korraga, which is like, I guess, together in English, and then it's like, it's really hard to like sing it at the same time. And if I want to separate and put another word, like I'm hitting the wall because I don't know what word to put there. Anyways, that's a real struggle. But other than that, I feel like it was an exciting project, and I feel like sometimes challenging yourself to something you're really uncomfortable, that's what I was. I was really uncomfortable writing in Estonian because I was like, oh no, this is too cringe, because some words is just cringe to say. In English it's okay, but when you say it in Estonian, it's like, perhaps not, So yeah, I mean, it's not my best work, but I feel like we learned some things. I think I was surprised I put some random synths together and I got some, so what, like, I don't know, what do you call this genre? Pop, R&B, stylish, something, X style song. And also I found really interesting making like different vocals for Estonian words, because I feel like if I make A's or something like different, then it sounds already like too out of us. Like I could say O, like O, which makes more sense in our language, but if I But yeah, then I don't know if that's really natural in your language, you know? I'm gonna challenge you, please send me your language. I wanna celebrate different languages, different countries. I think it would be a cool challenge to try it out. If you're also like me, making music in English, maybe try to make one in your own language and send it to Vicky's Art Collective, because I really wanna see it. I feel like it's so cool to see different languages. Even if I don't understand anything, I can really like see how the vowels change or something. I can hear it, and how the singing kinda is different because of the fact that how you have to say something sometimes. Let's listen that stuff what we made. So scared. Oh my god, I cringed so bad to some words. I was like, oh my god, what did I do? But it's okay. Look, we're embracing it. We're embracing our flaws. You can be bad, but like I said, every project doesn't have to be like completely like yes, yes, you know? They can be like, yeah, I'm fine with it. And that's fine. And at some point you make something that's freaking good, and you learn through every session. You sit and you produce and you write songs, and that's how you make little adjustments and you get better. Kas kuuled mind sa? Ma ei näinud sind kutsumas. Ma ei taha seda korrata. Aeg, mis tundus väikseks minemas. Ma tulen su juurde tagasi ja loodan, et olla saan ma iseendaga. Ma tean, ma proovin, ma tulen tagasi. So this was what we made. So grateful you joined me and had amazing producing session with me. Definitely a lot more to grow, but definitely I haven't grown a lot. If you look back how I started, how I'm making out, I feel like I'm so happy that this journey has taken me so far. This is my 34th video I will be posting, and I feel like that's just perfect for it. And then we continue making more bangers, right? We make it better, 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 and each time get better. And that's what I wish for you, that you will get better each time you produce, and you're actually proud of yourself, that you're taking yourself to this journey. It's not really easy to do all this stuff. Like, it's a lot of audio engineering stuff, blah blah blah. I mean, with one day you don't make really like, with one day you can make like sometimes like so good stuff, but same time it still needs time to cook, you know? Some things need cooking, you know? You need to make some ingredients multiple days, and then you will get it. If you feel like you've been struggling with your mindset and sometimes it's really hard to continue and the art is sometimes like all over the place, then definitely check out my last video I made. I feel like it's really important to have a right mindset and listen things that actually boost you and make you better as an artist, because we want your music, our music, to actually matter. We want to help others with our music we made with our hearts. Happy creating, and I hope you enjoyed it. Until next Monday. Bye bye!